Cancer is fundamentally a disease of the genes, yet most global cancer data lacks representation from Indian patients. What if we are treating our population using data that does not reflect our unique genetic makeup?
Cancer is one of the most dreaded diseases around the globe, and a lot of work has happened in the last decade or two on trying to understand cancer and the basis by which this disease becomes such a dreaded disease. Regarding the drivers of cancer, most of the work has unfortunately happened in the West, in Western Europe, US, Canada, and others. And therefore, the information that is available on how cancers develop is very richly available from the countries which are what we call as the advanced economies. Unfortunately, from India, we don't have much data available in this particular respect. And therefore, it's very important that this data is generated in India. There are 2 or 3 primary reasons for it. Number one, the Indian population genetically is distinctly different than the population, Caucasian population, or the African American population, or the African population in general. And the genetic distinctness actually makes it possible that the drivers of cancer in India might be different than the other countries. Number two, the mortality rate in India appears to be higher than in other countries, and we don't know the reasons for that. And that's important to understand why more people, if detected by cancer, more of them die in India than other countries. So that's another issue. And the third one, of course, is that the way we diagnose or treat somebody detected with any kind of cancer, at this moment, we don't have a basis on what kind of regimen to follow, although a lot of work has been done. But if genomic information is available, that would add enormous value to our diagnosis, treatment, and other aspects of managing the cancer in India.
India has the talent, technology, and need, but harnessing that potential requires strong institutional support.
It is important that initiatives like ICGA or the Indian Cancer Genome Atlas are successful in the coming years, and it's going to add enormously useful data in the coming times. We have to recognize that India also has multiple genetically distinct populations that are there, and therefore sampling these populations and trying to understand the molecular and the cellular basis of cancer in those populations actually would be an important point to address in the coming time. Although this work has started a bit late than what all of us would have liked to, it's important that we all participate enthusiastically. More importantly, all the publicly funded institutions, the government machinery which supports such initiatives, as well as private donors, if they all come together on a platform, that would actually make this particular endeavor a successful endeavor. And I believe ICGA essentially is an endeavor in that particular direction, in which it tries to bring publicly funded institutions and private entities together in trying to understand this very fundamental basis of the cancer in Indian population and so on and so forth. So I do hope that in the coming years ICGA is very successful, and that will change the scenario or at least reduce the mortality due to cancer in India.